Man, that Discord notification really pisses me off. I was about to have the cleanest fucking recording of that level, but then, Discord, hi, I have a message, I like balls, I don't know what the fuck it says. I'll flash it on screen to dox this stupid motherfucker. Anyway, I did really like that. That was a good level. I like that. I liked Eternal Dreams a lot more, which is to be expected, because that level came out, like, a long time later. And for context, if you've been following my channel, I already beat Eternal Dreams. I didn't know that it was part of a trilogy, so I just did that, like, just as an Extreme Demon. Later on, found out it was a part of a trilogy, so I was like, oh shit, I really like that, gotta beat this now. So I did. Yeah, again, this was years earlier, so I like this less than Eternal Dreams, but, like, no shit. And anyway, gameplay-wise, I thought that it was overall really fun. I felt like the gameplay got better as it went on. So the pre-drop was like okay. Like very beginning of the drop, kind of goofy, kind of a bit awkward. Especially that duel. It's turning into a huge pet peeve of mine. The fuck ass yellow orb inside a duel portal. It really pisses me off. Don't do that. It sucks. Or like 99% of the time, it's surrounded by bugs. It doesn't even have to be the click itself. Just like the next one's gonna be buggy. It's like it's a universal fucking constant. But yeah, there's that. Gameplay. I feel like I'm comparing this a lot to Eternal Dreams because again, the only one I haven't played is the second one in the series. So my comparisons are just gonna be Eternal Dreams in this. Gameplay, it was a lot more fast-paced than Eternal Dreams. I feel like that's mostly because of the song, and also this level's drop was like way earlier in the level. Eternal Dreams drop was at like 40 or something, so yeah, a lot more fast-paced, you know. Otherwise, the progression was decently similar, with like how the gameplay worked, where there's like some timing shit in the pre-drop. Flow gameplay mixed with a lot of timing shit, and then time up hard as hell, like mini cube at the end. The end of Eternal Dreams wasn't that hard, but in this level it was probably the hardest part. I only died there once though, so let's go. I nearly died though the second time. I was like the skin of my fucking teeth. But yeah, decoration. Compared to Eternal Dreams, I feel like this does a lot less art-wise. It's a lot more design-focused. Eternal Dreams also had a lot of design focus to it, but there was a lot more like artistic backgrounds, and yeah, I still really like what it did. The designs throughout the entire level looked really nice. So yeah, that's that level. It is probably borderline insane Extreme Demon. I mean, I'd say insane, but it's high up there. One random side tangent. I just got the IDS ratings mod, and like I haven't really looked at them, but this is very hard. There's 2 tiers above this. I know that it's probably saved for like insane demon lists and stuff, but like that is such a specific like difficulty. Like very hard is basically nearly extreme already. How are you gonna fit 2 tiers above that? What the hell, man? Maybe this is just like a special case and this is really underrated. But like Dora Ne Dura was also like either hard or very hard, and it's like that's not like the hardest insane demon by a lot, but it's like still definitely like high up there. So I don't know. Fucking logarithmic ass scale. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's probably it for this level. Now on to my commentary on the next one. What the fuck was that fluke? I did that from like 35. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, I fluked Ogo from 34. So that's still my record, I think. But Jesus Christ, that is insane. First victor with the coin according to the leaderboard, which is probably wrong because everyone is leaderboard banned, but probably also right because nobody's played this fucking level for some reason. Really enjoyed that. This level's strange. This level's strange because, I mean, Nature Dreams and Eternal Dreams are both solo levels, but this is a mega collab, which is an interesting choice. And you can kind of tell because every part is pretty much different, and it's very different from Nature Dreams and Eternal Dreams. Because it's a mega collab, I'm going to do the thing where I go through each individual part. I usually do this for mega collabs, but rarely for solo levels, because solo levels are usually a lot more cohesive. Not saying which one's better or worse, but it just makes more sense to go through each part individually. Overall, the gameplay, though, was made by Kaacu, I think, entirely. Overall, it was really good. There were a few bugs that I'll point out as I go through. A few as in one single bug. Which it really wasn't a problem once I figured out how to make it a bit more consistent, but it was still kind of weird. So, the first part of the level, the first cube, it looks really good. I mean, yeah. It is a lot more art heavy than design heavy, which Nature Dreams, as I said earlier, was. The structuring wasn't like... I feel like Nature Dreams and Eternal Dreams have very unique structuring. Not like... It's nothing crazy, but it's definitely recognizable. The first part doesn't really use that. It's just more your standard structuring, which is fine, but it's kind of weird how it's like in a series of levels that are similar, but it just doesn't use that. Anyway, overall, it's very different from the other parts in all three levels, but it's still good, so it works. I like it. The part after that is more of just your standard like glow design stuff, which I wish that they did a bit more with the theming. It could be a lot more unique. It still looks good, but it's just a bit generic. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for that part. I will point out every part that Kaacu made themselves, just because there's something interesting about it. That'll explain it a bit. The first part is that they made is just that first transition into the drop, really short. But I'll explain more on it later. Yeah, the next part was not made by Kaacu, and out of all the parts that weren't made by them, it looks the most faithful to Nature Dreams, which there's something cool about that. I wish more of the parts played more into the other levels in the series. That's going to be a reoccurring theme here. The part after that, again, like that UFO part, it's standard glow deco. Really, it's just that. It looks good. Again, it looks good, but it doesn't fit the theme. The part after that is the next Kaacu part, and this is why I'm pointing them out. It looks really good, but it looks a lot more like Eternal Dreams than Nature Dreams. That's crazy. It's like transitioning from one to the other. The first part that he made looks pretty much exactly like Nature Dreams, and this part is like a mix between the two. It looks really good. It has a lot more detail compared to their later part and just parts in Eternal Dreams. As in, it's like a bit messier, but not messy in a bad way. It looks really cool. I'm gonna stop talking about it so you don't get the wrong impression. Can I talk fucking normally? Really not messy in a bad way. It feels a lot more like... The messiness makes it feel a lot more like a dense forest, I guess, than the other part, which seems to be what they were going for. Which, yeah, good shit. I like that. The part after that is interesting, because this level had a creator contest, and this was the winner of that. I feel like it's the weakest part in the level. It just unfortunately is that way. I see what they were kind of trying to do, but the execution was just kind of messy. I'm saying this as somebody who has pretty much zero real creating experience, so like don't take this as like super real criticism. Like, you know, I'm just going off of what my eyes told me, not going off of any like actual artistic knowledge and whatnot. But I feel like the colors were a bit messy. overall was a bit messy, and some like blocks looked weird next to each other. I'm thinking the wave, some structures were like really bright, had a lot of colors in them, and some structures were like dark and looked... You could make that work, obviously, like there were light and dark blocks next to each other, duh, you could make that work, but I feel like this doesn't really work super great. Yeah, that's really it. Unfortunately, that's my take on it. It's really not bad though. It's just the weakest part in a level with a lot of strong parts, so that's just how it is. There has to be a weakest part, you know. The part after that is the last Kaacu part, and as I hinted before, it pretty much looks identical to a part in Nature Dreams, or Eternal Dreams, idiot. I get Eternal Dreams, I feel like, I haven't played it since like December, but Eternal Dreams I think looked a bit better, which is to make sense, what the fuck did I just say? Which makes sense because, like, you know, it was made later. You kind of get better as you go, that's the goal, but still, it still looks really good. It looks really close to Eternal Dreams. Yeah, liked it. Yeah, the last part, the block design, fucking amazing. Looks like some shit out of Echolocation, bro. It's really, really good. I'm probably gonna use that for the thumbnail. The only issue with this part is that you spent all this time making this amazing S-tier, beautiful looking block design. In the background, you put like some white particles and that's it. Like, hello. I know that the block designs were kind of the focus, I guess, and you didn't want to like too much color in the background, but you still could have done more than white particles, you know. Yeah, it still looks good enough to use in the thumbnail. Again, it looks really unique to the Nature Dreams, Eternal Dreams style. Like really, really different from that. But it's still really pretty, so it gets the pass. So yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, there's a coin in this one. There's not a coin in the other ones. I don't know why. It's just the way it is. But yeah, the coin was pretty easy though. Oh, difficulty. It's close to Nature Dreams, but a bit harder. So that would probably push it into Extreme Demon. But if it is Extreme Demon, it's like really easy beginner extreme. It's not. It could really go both ways. Both ways as in insane and Extreme Demon. So yeah, that's it. That's gonna be the end of the video because I played Eternal Dreams like months ago, and I gave my comments on the level there, and I don't remember enough about the level to give it a suffice summary here. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. If you want to hear my commentary on that, I got another video, probably gonna put it in the end screen because, you know, convenience and all that. So I'm advertising myself, watch that now, immediately. But so that's the end of this video. Goodbye.